Yo, so it's Quack-a-Lack in there, guys. Taking a look at the pistols and the knife so you guys can get on that diamond camo grind. First thing you gotta do with all of the pistols, yes, you need 100 headshots to get the Policia. Phase 2, you need 10 long shot medals. I am not kidding. 50 kills with the weapon with no attachments equipped. Then you're going to need to get 50 kills without any perks. Obviously, you can't stack 5 attachments on this. Then you need 2 rapid kills 5 times. And then you need to get 5 bloodthirsties with only the weapon. No nades, no specialist kills in between. You got to do it raw with the weapon. Upon doing that with all 3 of the pistols, you will unlock gold and finally diamond camo. Now, this is where things get crazy. You also have to get the gold knife before you can get the diamond for the pistols as well. Now, the knife is a little bit more challenging, can be arguably one of the hardest parts of the entire diamond camo grind. And the reason for that is because some of the bloodthirsty medals and stuff you have to go for are pretty hard. This one is one of the more time-consuming ones, and they make you jump through quite a few hoops to get this knife done. And I'm not going to lie, you guys are going to probably struggle on this a good bit if you're not the most skilled of players. And you need to start off by getting 200 kills with a knife. Then you need 10 backstabber medals, which are just going to come naturally. 5 survivor medals. That's going to be super easy. 5 revenge medals by killing a player with a knife. And then you need 5 enemies killed with their own weapon after stabbing them with the knife. Last but not least, you need 5 bloodthirsty medals. That's a 5 kill streak with only the weapon. Upon doing that, you will get it. So I'm going to give you some tips for the pistols and the knife so you guys can get this done as quick as possible. Okay, so pistols, you're up. Now, these were a bit rough. And the best advice I can give you guys is to just befriend hardcore mode right now. More specifically, hardcore kill confirmed. The reason for this is the mobility and the movement throughout the game is going to be a lot smoother on kill confirmed. The reasoning for this is even if you're a selfish player, you have to go fetch and retrieve the tags to build your streaks up. If you're an objective player, you need to do it to win. So I find that kill confirmed hardcore is probably the most mobile and less campy of it. I would heavily recommend you guys to do it on this. The reason for that is a lot of these pistols are very hard to get headshots with, and you're going to need that one headshot possibility there. Equip high caliber rounds on the final 2 pistols, the RK5 and the LCAR, because that will even help you inside of hardcore as well. So those are big tips. Red dot sight, hardcore kill confirmed, and use high caliber rounds. That is the formula for success on this thing. You can do these in basic core if you want to just run around on regular domination. You can also paper cut your pee hole. Doesn't make it the right way to do it. I honestly would say that this is one of the more harder ones, basically because of the bloodthirsties. The rest of it comes easy. The range necessary for pulling off those long shots is not that crazy. It's not like what you had to do with the assault rifles. And I know, as soon as I saw, wait, you need long shots, I was scared to death. That's going to happen, and you will be surprised. You will probably accidentally get those done while going for your hardcore kills for the bloodthirsty streaks and everything like that. Because, you know, you're going to want to rock that out in hardcore too, especially with the MR6, which is the first pistol. You're going to want to stick to that throughout the entire duration. You can get away with using the LCAR and the RK5 in regular core for the bloodthirsties and the other phases, but that's going to make all the difference when you need to get this thing diamond. Now, moving over to the knife requirements. These are probably the hardest. Bloodthirsties are not easy because you are vulnerable while running about. I would say stay away from high player count game types. Maybe even some traditional free-for-all may not be a bad option. If anything, team deathmatch, and at worst, kill confirmed works. The bigger the objective play, the harder it is for you to get kills, because as soon as you stab someone, they're going to clump up. They're going to be spawning on top of each other. So the use of team deathmatch or free-for-all, where people are actually spread apart their destinations, that's going to be easier pickings, because you're vulnerable when you stab. There's a delay between you stabbing other people. You're going to be in the open when you pick one off, and you don't want his buddy to be right there ready to mop you up. So I would heavily recommend when going for those bloodthirsties, which will be the hardest part of the knife, to get those done in either free-for-all or team deathmatch. Now, I will also recommend you guys to do these with something like Vision Pulse. It's going to help you notify yourself and alert yourself to the other people. It's going to definitely come in handy. And using Spectre is not going to be a bad option when you're trying to get those knives. That's how I did it. When I was trying to build up those streaks, I get on like a 3 streak, and then I just go invisible, run up behind somebody, and just check his prostate. It was so effective. You got to make sure those things work together. And again, avoid lethal kill streaks and lethal specialists at all costs. Those bloodthirsties have to all be done with that weapon you're working on. You can't have nade kills. You can't have anything else in between there, or you ruin your entire progress. The rest is pretty much self-explanatory. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to subscribe for future Black Ops 3 gameplay. Have a good one.